Welcome to the summit. The war for Elysium peak continues. Conqueror's blade sees an echo. The storm is coming. Can you feel it? The borderlands awaits. Let the siege begin. I'm sitting high on the peak, watching the valley below. Boyang's moving in fast, but we're taking it slow. The borderlands are breathing, yeah, I feel the vibration. A whole lot of posturing, a whole lot of frustration. I got the banner in the wind, purple smoke in the air. The smell of iron and pine, yeah, it's everywhere. I'm the architect of the silence, the master of the flow. I don't need to bark loud to let the kingdom know. From the dust to the east to the gates of the center. Only the legends and the ghosts are allowed to enter. So pour a glass of the vintage, let the violence play. Elysium's on top and we're here to stay. It's the echo of the storm, hear it bounce off the stone. 1,000 years of battle just to claim a hollow throne. From the east to the west, where the sound of the flood, the resonance of iron and the rhythm of the blood. Can you hear it? Is it near yet? The echo is the only thing that's left when we're gone. Now wait, I'm the pick of the peak, I'm the streak of the street. I'm the reason that the knees of the weak are starting to creak. Coast areas flooding the border, they're bringing the mortar. I'm bringing the slaughter, I'm turning the order to water. You're hearing the echo, I'm technical, mechanical. So in the panic, I'm manic, I'm landing the cannonball. I'm the ghost in the rampart, a spark in the dark. I'm leaving the mark on the park where the vultures embark. Look at the map, look at the gap. I'm closing the trap with a snap and a slap on the lap. Elysium peak is the house of the kings. I'm the Lord of the Rings and the songs that the choir sings. I'm the resonance, the precedence. I'm kicking the residents out of their settlements. Did you hear that? Or was it just the wind? Mayan brings the fire. Austeria brings the cold. But on Elysium peak, we only take the gold. So the borderlands are open, the flood has begun. There's nowhere to hide from the heat of the sun. Phase 2 is the resonance, the peak of the wave. An echo with the heroes that they couldn't even save. Season echo was the name, but the war is the truth. With the gray hair, wisdom and the fire of the youth. With the sound of the iron when it hits the shield. The last thing you hear on the battlefield. Elysium peak. Season echo. This is your war report.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of tonight's War Report. We are here in Season Echo, Battle Number 4, April 11th, 2026. Tonight I am joined by special guests. We have LK and Vinsumi from the Midway Kings joining us. We'll be joining them in a few seconds here. First up, we got to cover some key terms. Prestige is the value of land that you own. A claim is the total amount of prestige that you earn across the course of the season. Renown is a change in your property value, whether it goes up or down when you take possession. And triumphs is the end of season prize money that we are all fighting for. Looking at our upcoming events, we are entering the Eve of the Storm phase. We have, well, kind of finishing up this. We have one more week, and then we're into the phase 3. So we have Battle 5 on April 14th. And then Battle 6 is an important one, because this is when you're going to start see the first house rank 6s. So that's April 18th. That's when you'll see that happening. Looking at tonight's war summary, We had 47 warring factions, 15 total alliances, 116 total fiefs, 74 fief changes, 33,950 total prestige. Over in Australia, we have a total of 12,650 prestige with 35 fiefs available. 45% is cohorts, 45% is not like us. Maoyang has 7,650 prestige, with total fiefs available is 33. Tides of War has 43%, the High Council with 36%, Hibernia with 13%, Fury with 4, and Grr with 4. Over in the Borderlands, there's 13,650 total prestige, with 48 fiefs available. Deuce Volt has 13%, No Evil with 11%, New World Order with 11%, Creed with 10%, and Buffalo Wild Wings with 10%. Alright, now we get to go have some fun with our community interviews. Let's go ahead and bring in our special guests. Welcome, LK. Welcome, Vinsumi. Alright, let's try that again.
Yeah.
Just making sure you guys are on. Yeah, you should be hearable now. Alright, real quick, go ahead and give yourself a quick introduction.
Go ahead, Vincent.
Well, I am co-liege, I guess you could say, for Midway Kings at the moment. I've been here for several seasons. I play both on the EU and the NA, and just here for having a good time.
Alright, now
Everybody
LK.
knows me.
Come
I'm
on,
LK, the liege of Midway Kings. Love y'all. Glad to be on the show again, and hope everyone's having fun this season.
Alright, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys joining me tonight. Do you have any preference and questions, or can we let the audience pick one how you want to go tonight? We got several topics.
We got let the audience pick the first one for us.
All right,
Go
audience.
ahead.
Which one do you want? Pick one. Anyone. All right, House Origins. All right, what is the house culture like? Serious, casual, chaotic, disciplined, family style, etc., etc.
Better yet, everyone knows what I'm gonna say. Vince Suni, go ahead. How do you feel we are as Midway?
I would say for Midway, culture style would be family-oriented with a splash of chaos. We're working on the chaos.
So a lot of people don't know Fog, right? A lot of people still hold me to the old LK that they know from the West, right? We're no longer. I'm still that same person, but we're real humble in the Discord now. We take time with our members now. We show them what they what to do and not to do. When we're talking, we're all in there at every night now, like 15, sometimes 20. You can have one lobby playing rank. You can have some of us on another game. The community is really coming together. That took time over a couple of years of me changing my ways, not being so aggressive during T-Dub, not drilling everybody during T-Dub. But again, everyone has to understand that's the way I was taught during T-Dub. You know what I mean? But it's cool, but we have calmed down a lot, and we are really, really, really humble now. We're really, really chill, but no one's ever gonna notice it or see it because they don't want to. But that's kind of our goal now, Father. It's more of a family, and it's more of a community now.
Alrighty. Now somebody else requested lore, so let's go ahead and toss that in there.
All right.
What hero skin theme would you love to see? Pirates, Vikings, gladiators, samurais, fantasy knights, or something else?
Ben, what you want?
Well, personally, I have a bias towards medieval style European armor, so something along those lines, even high fantasy oriented, as long as it's, medieval based. That's the kind of skins that I would like to see.
All right.
I would like to see him. When are we gonna start getting some magic, casting like a fireball or something? Like, oh yeah, that would be really fun.
Yeah, I think the legendary outfits are about the closest you're going to get.
Nah, but yeah, I don't really know. I don't know. I don't really have. I told you before you asked me that question. I don't know. I love CB just the way it is. It's unique, like it really is.
All right, LK or Vinny, go ahead and choose one.
Uh, skill.
All right, what advice would you give a new player trying to survive their first season?
Take it slow. Don't worry about making mistakes. If you're in the right house, a mistake shouldn't really be bad. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of new players that get picked up in houses, and if they make a mistake, they get kicked out or told they're not good enough. Like, try not to find one of them houses if you're a newer player. Um, take it slow. Work with your housemates, especially listen to your veterans. Let them help you guys grow. In time, all of that would come. Um, don't worry about how many unit kills you get. Like how I tell new people that join me, I say I don't care about how many kills and stuff you're gonna get. It's not about that. I want you in the fight so you can start getting experience now. So when you have your units and all your doctrines, you're ready when you're ready on touchdown. But just take it slow. Just grind it out. Don't rush things. Don't overthink things sometimes. Stay behind your units. Let your units do most of your work. Level up, you'll be all right.
All right, Vin.
Well, from my experience from back in the day, it's going to be very similar. I was fortunate enough to end up in one of those houses at level 60 on the EU, and I basically got the experience LK was just describing. They were very helpful, not too worried about the mistakes, pointing out things, and it LK summed it up pretty nicely. I'll be very honest on that.
And
All
then
right.
like another good thing, right? For one more thing, another good thing for new players, you know, make sure you guys are talking to your veterans if you're under like what is it, 500 and under. Make sure you guys take advantage of that knight and squire. Like that's a really good thing. You know what I mean? You get to use their units during T-dub. You get to get like a gold unit out of it. You get different rewards out of there for being new players. Like, you know, that also allows that forces you guys to run with your knight as a squad. That's more of a chance for you to learn more. Make sure you guys start taking advantage of that knight and squire.
Some good advice right there. All right, so before we go too far, LK, I know you guys had some big things happen tonight. You guys made some big plays. Why don't we talk about what tonight would look like for you guys? On the battlefield, you started at Magoo. You guys are now over on the west side. You took over a whole pocket over there. Give us a rundown. What happened tonight?
So we were planning on holding Magoo. We give a shout out to Black Templars. You know what I mean? No foul play, no nothing. We were, I don't know. It was the beginning of the war. I guess we were just a little unorganized at the time. You know what I mean? We could have done things a little bit differently than how we did, but overall, you know, we lost one fight and gained how much more over than losing. So to us, we really didn't take a loss. We did wind up defending Shocking for our alliance. We held Shocking for we held Shocking against Dauntless. Sallied out on them. Then we went to hold Abilis. We held Abilis for them. Pretty much our alliance was hitting Black Templar while we were fighting them in the city. And then I don't think even think Black Templars had intentions of defending any of that anyway. I think they were just letting it go, to be honest. But I mean, overall, it was a fun night. I think we had more wins than we did losses. Like I said, we lost one. We defended multiple times tonight, held it. I mean, our numbers are growing drastically from last season to this season. Hopefully, we can continue to keep them numbers going. I mean, it was fun. I mean, we got a lot of new players in the house. The thing that I love about them is that they all listen, they all pay attention. A lot of them, some might be hesitant to push, but a lot of them, their boots on the ground, they're ready to go. So I give a shout out to all the newer members that are inside Midway. We love y'all for allowing us to help you guys learn how to play the game. But I mean, overall, it was a really good fight tonight. Shout out to Black Templars. They won it fair and square. Can't even be mad about it. Shout out at Dauntless, for trying to take Shocking. Good fight. You know what I mean? Shout out to Imperial Guard and whoever else was up at Abolish trying to take it. GG's, I think it was Imperial Guard and Morality. Good job, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody tonight. Hope y'all had fun. Remember, at the end of the day, it's not about being toxic in the community. It's about going out, beating someone else's house, little banter here and there. But overall, it was really fun, Fog.
Good to hear. All right, so we got a couple more minutes here. You guys want to pick another couple? Go ahead and audience pick one, LK pick one, and Vinny pick one. Or Ben Suni. Sorry.
Right. What, Vinny, which one you want?
Let's go with Siege. Why not?
What Siege map do you feel is the most underrated?
I mildly regret picking this question because I don't remember most of the map names. I'll be very honest on that one.
Hey, I won't lie. I'm right there with you. I could not tell you what maps what. I play on them all the time, but I don't remember their names.
Underrated in what sense? Like, it's good, but it doesn't get enough rotation?
Or people just, they don't even think about it, but it's a really good map, you feel. It's a tough question, I know.
Not really. I got a couple cities I love already.
I like that map that Westweg is. If you've ever been to Westweg, I think it's also Sega Spene has that same map. It's got like the little platform where X is. That's a good map.
There's a couple of maps I like. I like Sun City map. That's a pretty good one. You got X on the top. So it's kind of really easy to hold it. I love like our house. It's getting stronger, and once it hits that peak, me personally, Fog, I love holding something like Whiteout Fork. I love that type of map. I love it. Okay. It's easy to hold, and it's easy and a challenge at the same time.
I have my answer now. I don't know the map name, but personally, I like the map that is for Shocking, the one where you have the multi-tier cities. I like being able to defend at multiple levels. Any map that has like multi-layers where you go up as you fight, I like those kind of maps.
Then you'll really like CC.
Oh yes.
I played there once or twice, but
you
that
heard
was
it
only
first.
During
Midway Kings is going for CC. You heard it.
Oh God.
Definitely gonna put the Falcons at the top of the stairs and just rain down. And then I'm gonna have them lion roar posted at the breach. They're like, "Ooh, y'all in trouble. We coming." No, I'm just playing.
There you go. All right.
But any maps that have multi-layers, I feel like, are a little underrated sometimes.
Let's go with units in meta.
What's your ride or die unit lineup this season?
Oh, all right. You ready for this, Fog? Watch this. Midway, put it in chat. What is it? all at the same time. What's my favorite phrase? They're already saying it if you could read it. Protect my lion roar.
Yeah, but you need another two, brother.
I know I like lion roar, right? For the simple fact that it's not really an OP unit, right? It is though, but I mean it's not. It's really vulnerable. It could get sneezed on and die. But the reason that I like it is I only use it for that moment it really needs to be. And when I wipe off 75 units off the point, it's not because I want to, that's the only way to get kills or something. No, that's the fastest way to wipe off a point and clean it. My other unit that I would probably say that I like would be my wing hussars. I love all the cavalry in the game. I like the Yorkish, they're doing good. But still, there's nothing nice than a from behind flank hussar charge right down their throat. Like the other day, I did it with the guys in T-Dub. I think it was actually a village we took, but it was AI. But I ran them from behind. I think it was I was using Yalman, but they hit just like the hussars. But I ran them from behind, and I killed 14 of the heroes and 280 units in one charge. Like, hussars really do save the day like that. I love hussars. And then my next unit that I like, per se, I would probably say the 40s. Do I like phalanx? Yes. Do I use them? Yes. I think Fortebraccios, though, overall, have more DPS. They kill stuff faster. But I understand why the phalanx are more reliable in situations, but I'm more of a guy where I'll put a phalanx and put a Fortebraccio inside of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the 40s have way too much DPS, so I love my Fortebraccios. I really do.
All right, Bensuni, do you have a favorite stack that you bring with you everywhere you go?
Right now, if we're just talking all the units in general, I definitely like the phalanx would be one of my top picks, mainly because everyone just way too much cav. Need to get rid of it. It has to die. Second pick would usually be a strong shield unit to help out the team, so that's going to be anything between a Spartan or a stalwart. And as my third pick, I occasionally play cab, but I'm usually an infantryman, and I don't really play range that much. As my third go-to, if I'm really feeling anti-cav, I might pick up Madao as well, but usually I'll pick up something like uh a good shock unit like Men at Arms or something like that.
All right.
You know what I think they should do, Fog? Honestly, I understand the concept when it first came out, but now as I play the game more and more, they need to take the phalanx, all the pikes, and stop making them turn left and right. It's too much, because maybe if there was units, I understand, but heroes could easily make them turn, and then your whole pike is gone. I think they should put them back to the old ways. I'm not even gonna lie.
Well, with phalanx, you can keep them from turning. You just don't press V
I
after you
know.
brace them.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying. But like, I don't know. I think they should put them back. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't like the whole turning now.
So the worst thing about 40s is, I've been testing a lot of the pikes lately for my pike video, and what they don't do anymore is you used to be able to like dodge roll, face the opposite direction, hit the formation or X, and then brace immediately, and they just turn in place. Now they don't. 40s are the only one that will actually move before they brace again.
Yeah, I know. I've been seeing it again.
Like, you could do it with every other pike in the game, but they're the only one that get lost and have to walk over there and brace again.
Yeah,
so that's kind of interesting. All right, guys, we got time for one more, and the audience requested fun a while back.
All right, fun. All right.
What's your favorite part of Conqueror's Blade? keeps you coming back?
The content. The content keeps me coming back. I know I love the content, and as everybody, I don't have to really go far to find it. So like, I always have good content. It's fun. I mean, it really is. It's some fights it's sweaty. Some fights you get ran over. It just happens. You might be the big dog on the block, but there's always someone bigger and better at a certain time, or you make a mistake. But the content is always fun. Like, sieges are not that much fun anymore. You know what I mean? I play rank, but I don't know. It feels like everyone's starting to throw in matches now, like bait each other and stuff. It feels weird. But I love T-dubs, though. The content is fun, for sure.
All right.
Bit similar answer for me. I definitely enjoy sieges with the boys. However, you could call me a little crazy if you want, but T-dubs for me is where it's at because I play them both on the EU and the NA every Tuesday and Saturday.
You got amazing time frames, man. I could not do the
I am
Tuesday at
luckily
11.
enough to be off on those days.
Oh, that's how you pull it off. Man, I tell you, I tried to one season doing the EU thing, and oh my god, that was rough.
It is a little rough.
I did it for like 2 seasons. That's how I met Vinny, because I had someone wanted me to go over there and help them become like structured to be like an end game house type fighting. And that's how I met Vinny and his alliance. And I tried to get these guys to merge in with the other guys. I told them that, the numbers were just not, and ever since that, me and Vinny been like really good friends after that.
Well, you should just be happy that none of us wanted to do the merger, because if I did end up merging with them, you had a real nasty falling out with those guys, and I probably would have been a part of that group.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's because I don't know. They asked me to come and then didn't want to listen to nothing. Like, why make me come and waste my time? You know what I mean? Like, what? Come on, man.
All right, guys. Well, it's time. I got to keep on going. So thank you so much for joining, and I look forward to circling back to you again, LK, in the future. Always a pleasure to have you on the show. Nice
Always.
to meet you, Vinsumi.
Likewise.
And have a good one, guys. Thank you so much for being here.
All right, Fog. Love you. Much love to everybody on CB. Hope y'all had fun tonight. Keep up the good work.
All right, now we're on to Osteria. 34% free houses, 66% Legion. Legion have just gone on a warpath. There's a ton of action over there. So they have 12,650 regional prosperity with 10 towns, 25 villages. Can the cohorts be stopped? Don't know. Prosperity tier is 3. Top 5 seasonal landowners include Warriors with 7,050, Disciples with 5,100, Imperial Guard with 3,750, Unfamous 3,450, and Undaunted Spartans with 1,650. As for renowned builders, Disciples has 150, Warriors has 100. Most prestigious strongholds are Grunfeld and Steinklepp at rank 6 apiece. Top flourishing village is Bergdorf at rank 4. Looking at the region, you'll see the cohorts own most everything. Then you have Not Like Us with 5,650. Then you have an Independence right there at Grunfeld, Kranz, and Hochweg with 1,350. As for kingdom changes, Astarian Legion took over 5 fiefs from Imperial Guard, Undying Wolves, Undaunted Spartans, and Death Guard. Then you had Fulminata. I don't know. I suck at this. They got 2 fiefs. Warriors with 3. Pronunciation is not my specialty. Looking at the aristocracy of Osteria, you have a regional duke of warriors of Not Like Us with 3,650. Then you have the regional duke, or regional barons rather, with Imperial Guard and Disciples. Then you have regional stewards of Infamous and Fulminata. Yeah, I don't know. Damn, I suck. Alright, Not Like Us is the only one qualified to attack the capital at this point. Next up, we're going to look at Mao Yang. This region got pretty lively. It's 100% free houses, no legions here. 7,650 regional prosperity with 5 towns, 28 villages. It is almost a prosperity tier of 2. Top 5 seasonal landowners include Warforged with 3,150, I Kingdom with 2,000, Homegrown with 1,800, Goshka with 1,500, Vanguard with 1,350. Top renowned builders include Goshka with 200, Goshka Dub with 100, Order of Valor with 100, Here with 50, I Kingdom with 50. Top prestigious strongholds are Komen, Tisiba, Mumbai, Zaifu, and Geta, all of which are rank 4. Top flourishing villages are Baizing, Lunma, Binbao, and Zansheng, all of which are rank 3. Looking at tonight's war map, you will see Tides of War over on the far east, 3,300. The High Council owns a huge chunk of land over in the west, 2,900. Hibernia dividing the line there with 1,000. Gur took over New Centaur, and Fury is hanging out at Pingtai and Zia. Looking at tonight's changes, Warforged gained 7, Homegrown with 4, I Kingdom with 3, Barbarians with 2, Latin Fury with 1, Latium with 1, Rubber Barons with 1, and the Shadow Army with 1. Looking at the houses of the region, we have regional barons including Warforged of Tides of War, Homegrown of the High Council, and I Kingdom of the High Council. Regional stewards include Latium, Goshka, Forbidden City, Barbarians, the Shadow Army, Goshka Dub, Order of Valor, Latin Fury, and Robber Barons. Looking for the race for that capital, we have Tides of War currently in the running with 3,300. Next up, the Borderlands. This zone got pretty interesting tonight. It's very colorful. 94% free houses. We have 6% Legion. 13,650 regional prosperity with 14 towns, 34 villages. Is a prosperity tier of 1. Top 5 seasonal landowners include Black Templars with 3,315. Here with 2,730. Regulators with 1,950. Reborn with 1,755. And Saphira with 1,560. Top renowned builders, the Wild Hunt with 195. Top prestigious strongholds are Welwyn and Zidane at rank 4 apiece. Top flourishing villages are everything at level 1. Looking at the Northlands, we have No Evil owning the biggest slice of pie with 1,560, followed by the Independents scattered about. Creed owning that northwest pocket with 1,365. Tides of War chilling at Shojin Nisa area, 975 there. Deucefold owning that western front. They own a little bit of the south too, with 975 in the north. Only Fields up there in the northeast with 780. Cohorts taking over the horse nodes in the Midlands, 585. Then New World Order over there at Yazi, 390. Not like us at Genseric, 195. Looking at the south end, where you got Buffalo Wild Wings owning the Sobek area with 1,365. Then you have New World Order with Tizum area. They have 1,170. Eclipse of Empires right there in the middle. Dianlu, Balgus, Limba, and Ereluf, 975. Deucefold owning the Shotgun area with 780. Independence over there at Magoo with 585. And then Deliverance, Zatel, and Boria with 390. Looking at the fief changes tonight, there was a whole lot of action here. Here gained 5, Saphira with 5, Reborn with 4, Borderlands with 3, Midway Kings with 3, Black Templars with 2, Dauntless with 2, House of Lords with 2, Latium with 2, Mortality with 2, Retro with 2, Soda's Tavern 2, Vigilantes with 2, Weight and Salt with 2, Berserkers with 1, Imperial Guard with 1, Kitchen with 1, Regulators with 1, Speak with 1, and Vanguard with 1. Looking at the houses of the region, we have Saphira, Black Templars, Here, and Reborn as your regional barons. Regional stewards include Latium, Vanguard, Kitchen, Vigilantes, Midway Kings, Dauntless, The Wild Hunt, Weight and Salt, Mortality, House of Lords, Soda's Tavern, Retro, Berserkers, Regulators, Imperial Guard, and Speak. Looking at the race for the capital at this moment, nobody has 3,000 worth. Looking at the realm economy, next we had a few upgrades. Dar went to 2, Grunfeld went to 6, Hugelstadt went to 4, and Wukan went to 2. Looking at our crumbling empires, we didn't have anything degrade today. Taking a look at our most prestigious fiefs in the land, we have 2 rank 6s, Grunfeld and Steinklipp. Rank 5s include Das Bulwark, Nordtal, and Westberg. Looking at our top builders, we have Goshkia leading the pack with 200. The Wild Hunt with 195. Disciples in third with 150. Warriors with 100. Goshkia with 100. Order of Valor with 100. Here with 50. Eye Kingdom with 50. As for unit kits, Grunfeld has the Pavis Crossbowman kit and the Irachi Samurai kits. The cheapest kit right now to craft is the Pavis kit over there at Grunfeld. Steincliffe has a Silidar and Queen's Knight kit. Looking at siege crafting, everything is blue right now, mostly at the trade colonies, and then you got Nordtal, Westberg, Grunfeld, Das Bulwark. Alright, looking at those fief quests, if you're still working on them, don't believe the Agolia ones. I'm sorry, I forgot to clear those out. Nordtal has 2 Barb quests, 4,200. The Elbogen quest with 1 Epic Artillery is still good with 840 honor. And then the Elbogen 100 Regional Exotics with 280 house XP. Alright, looking at the house rankings, we had no new houses tonight. Looking at houses by level, we have 22 level 5s, 10 level 4s, and 9 level 3s. Taking a look at the population changes, the Wild Hunt gained 13, Black Templars with 10, Vigilantes with 8, Undaunted Spartans with 7. Population declines, Goshki Dub dropped 10, Lawless dropped 8, here dropped 5. As for prestige changes, Warriors gained 1,800, Latium with 1,425, Homegrown 1,200, Saphira 1,170, Warforged with 1,050, Eye Kingdom 800, Kitchen with 780, Reborn with 585, Weight and Salt with 585, and Dauntless with 435. Looking at prestige losses, Regulators with 1,560, Lawless with 1,515, Undaunted Spartans with 1,200, Retro with 735, Black Templars with 585, Vigilantes 390, Brazil with 300, Undying Wolves with 250, Soda's Tavern 210, and Death Guard with 150. As for our top 10, we have Warriors of Not Like Us in first place with 3,650 prestige. Yada's the Liege with 7,050 seasonal acclaim. Second place goes to Warforged of Tides of War with 2,100 prestige. Moxie Moon is the Liege with 4,200 seasonal acclaim. Third place is Latium of Tides of War with 1,725 prestige. Dazer's the Liege with 2,175 seasonal acclaim. Fourth place is Homegrown of the High Council, 1,500 prestige. Your Leaf is the Liege with 2,000 seasonal acclaim. Fifth place is Saphira with Creed with 1,365 prestige. Lord Donkey is now the Liege with 2,210 seasonal acclaim. Sixth place is Black Templars of New World Order with 1,365 prestige. Ladrian's the Liege with 4,515 seasonal acclaim. Seventh place is Here of No Evil with 1,365 prestige. Harb is the Liege with 3,080 seasonal acclaim. Eighth place is Imperial Guard of Not Like Us with 1,295 prestige. Esmery is the Liege with 3,945 seasonal acclaim. Ninth place is Reborn of Deuce Volt, 1,170 prestige. Lone is the Liege with 1,755 seasonal acclaim. 10th place is Eye Kingdom of the High Council, 1,100 prestige. Eye Secret is the Liege with 2,000 seasonal acclaim. That brings us around to our top 30. There you are. Give it a look. Take a picture. See where you stack up. All right. Moving along, we're going to check out those alliance rankings. Let's give it a look. All right. Free agents. We have Disciples with 1,050. Vanguard with 780. Dauntless with 585, House of Wars with 390, Mortality with 390, and Fulminata Oh, Fulminata. I get it. 300. Yeah, it took me a minute. Okay, I'm old. Give me a break. All right, Alliance changes. Dauntless, departed Fury. House of Lords, departed Buffalo Wild Wings. Lawless, departed New World Order. Mortal Kombat joined Creed. And Reborn joined Deuce Volt. The Shadow Army joined the High Council. Looking at our Alliance prestige gains, we have Tides of War with 2,325. The High Council with 2,000. Not Like Us gained 1,845. The Creed gained 1,170. Buffalo Wild Wings, 390. Eclipse of Empires with 375. Fury with 300. No Evil with 195. Only Fields with 195. All right, moving on to our prestige losses. We have New World Order losing 2,145. Animal Kingdom with 1,600. Deliverance with 735. And Gur with 150. Looking at the alliances, first place is Not Like Us, 5,845 prestige, 14,445 seasonal claim, Infamous, Warriors, and Imperial Guard make up this alliance. Second place is Tides of War with 4,275 prestige, seasonal claim with 7,425. Warforged, Latium, and Forbidden City make up this alliance. Third place is the High Council with 2,900 prestige, 4,900 seasonal claim with Homegrown, Eye Kingdom, and the Shadow Army. Fourth place is Deuce Volt with 1,755. Seasonal claim is 3,375 with Midway Kings and Reborn. Fifth place is New World Order with 1,560 prestige. 7,065 seasonal claim with Regulators and Black Templars. Sixth place is No Evil with 1,560 prestige. Seasonal claim is 3,275 with Speak, Hear, and See. And Here's Leash is Harb. Seventh is Creed with 1,365 prestige. 2,410 seasonal claim featuring Saphira, Mortal Conk, and Crumb. Eighth place is Buffalo Wild Wings, 1,365 prestige, 2,490 seasonal claim with Kitchen and Vigilantes. Ninth place is Hibernia with 1,000 prestige, 3,200 seasonal claim with Gashkia, Gashki Dub, and Order of Valor. 10th place is Eclipse of Empires with 975 prestige, 2,925 seasonal claim with Weight and Salt and Soda's Tavern. Brings us around to our seasonal claim board. There you go. Top four are Not Like Us, 14,445 seasonal claim. New World Order with 8,730. Tides of War with 7,425. And the High Council with 3,700. Looking at our historical houses, you got a Type 5 of Vanguard, 655,000. Homegrown, 353,000. Gashki with 298,000. Durandon, 284,000. And Eye Kingdom with 273,000. Looking at the top 5 alliances, you have Hibernia with 777,000. We Don't Read with 588,000. The High Council, 491,000. Deuce Volt with 372,000. And Maelstrom with 353,000. As for Renowned, Gashkia leads with 12,925, followed by Eye Kingdom, 7,685, then Vanguard with 6,045. As for Alliances, Hibernia has 26,215, Maelstrom has 8,410, and Deuce Volt has 6,465. And that brings around to the close of our show. Just to let you know, Biz and Danny, the War Report takes whatever is in the leash field. So when it says leader, whatever that name is what shows up as a leader. So if Kata wants to rotate in somebody else, he can put them up in there. But right now, here does say Harb as the leader. So that's why it's showing Harb as the leader. All right. Be sure to go to gsch.info/War Report. Love to have you check out some of the past episodes. You can see all the stuff that we've done. And it's going to get a little revision here a little later this season. So I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope that you enjoyed the new intro and the new outro. We will have a Phase 3 intro coming at you after next week. So be sure to check that out. In any case, I'll see you all later. Have a good one, guys.